finally back in the garage. I'm going to do a little bit of work to the bay. I'm going to try and film all of it if it's possible. Got my brother upstairs. He's going to come down and help me with a couple things in a little bit. But right now, I think I should clean this up. Very messy. It's where I've been working. It's my little workspace. Yeah, I got the heater on. That thing is amazing. This garage right now is hotter than the inside of the house. So I'll be able to work in the winter. Because last winter, when I was building that thing right there, this place was freezing. It was only like 5-degree difference from the outside, and when it's 28 degrees outside, it's not a fun place to work. So this heater is life-saving right now. It's about 75 degrees in here. I don't know why I'm wearing the sweatshirt. It's probably gonna come off in a little bit, but let's get started. Camera's about to die, of course, right when I want to start working. But that's alright, I'm just going to go grab something to eat and we'll be right back. Unfortunately, the camera was completely dead and I wanted to charge it all the way up so I could get as much film for when I start working again. It did take all night to charge, so I just kind of went ahead and started doing some of the work I wanted to do just to get an idea of how to do it. And then I got to do everything twice with the shaving the bay thing, so I did it here, learned myself, and I'm going to show you guys on the other side. So basically, like I said, I wanted to cut this off, and I did. It came off pretty simple with the little grinding wheel. As you can see there, I filled in the old holes because they weren't drilled in the right spot. But yeah, I'm going to get some body filler on that now. Put a little skim coat, make it nice and smooth, and primer it. And hopefully that whole side of the car should be done. And I think today I'm going to work on the firewall, and then we'll get to that eventually. But I do have a lot of shaving to still do, and that's what we're going to do. And also, I got to figure out how to cut this piece off right here. This held in the old plastic cowl that was on the car before, but now that I don't have a rain tray, I don't need that. So I think I'm going to cut that off with the grinding wheel as well. That should be interesting. So that's what we got going on today. Let's get started. So I'm not the best body guy. I'm not really too good on Bondo. I did cake a bunch of it on there. 90% of that's going to get sanded off. Not that much Bondo is going to be chilling on the top of my strut tower. Yeah, so I got the Bondo on there. Someone's calling me, and once that dries, I'm going to sand it. So this is what I was talking about 2 videos ago, how I don't really do much in one day. After I put that Bondo on, I stopped, and that was it for the day, and then I came back 30 minutes, just for like 30 minutes the day after, and sanded and primed the top of the strut tower, and it actually came out really good. I really like the way that's going to come out once, obviously, it's all painted. But right now, it's just primed. It's not a perfect circle, but I don't know who could tell. And then obviously, I'm going to need a re-drill for my new struts because the other holes were way off from what I'm going to be needing. So new holes will be drilled there. And basically, besides that, I welded, which we don't really need to look at that because I absolutely suck at welding. I mean, I've never welded in my life, and I kind of just taught myself. Picked up my grandfather's welder and started going at it. So, like I said, I'm not good. We don't really need to spend too much time looking at these ugly welds, but it's getting the job done. I filled in this hole right here. There was a hole there. I kind of filled in that one. I got to finish it. Got to fill in this one, and then these 2 over here, and then that one there. Those 2 right there are obviously done. That's what I've been working on. That's what we're going to continue working on tonight because I want to get the firewall done within a week. That's my goal. I just need to get this part done because I need to get the car out of here. It needs to go to paint. I got to get moving, and I got to spend a lot of money on the motor. So I want to start working on that thing. But yeah, that's what I got going on right now, so we're gonna continue working on that. All right, so the way I fill in these holes right here, the way I'm gonna do these and basically how I do all the holes is fairly simple actually, and I'm pretty sure everybody does it. I got my sheet metal that I'm working with, and to get, basically what I gotta do is I gotta cut out a piece of sheet metal to go into the holes. Try to get it as exact as possible, and then put them in the holes, fill them in, hold them up with a magnet, and tack weld everything together to make it sturdy, and then finish it off with a weld all the way around. And then I'll go in with a grinder, grind the welds down, and finish it off with a skim of Bondo. So basically, it's pretty simple. This is basically what I do here. I'll take this piece of cardboard right here from behind, hold it on there, and then with the Sharpie from on this side, I'll just trace it out. And I'll have the two shapes right here exact, and then I'll cut them out of the cardboard with the scissors, and I'll just transfer it over to the sheet metal and then use the grinding wheel to cut that out. It's pretty simple, and that's what I'm gonna do right now. Alright, so I cut out the shapes out of the cardboard. They're basically little templates to transfer over to the sheet metal. As you can see, I traced these pieces here onto the sheet metal, so now these are my exact shapes I need to cut out to fill in the holes so I could weld them up. Basically, I'm just gonna cut a square around the circle and then go in with little snips and grind it down to make it a perfect circle so it fits in. So the weld is all clean and flush, and so it looks nice. So let's go.
See, here's the small little piece I cut out. It fits in there pretty nice. It's gonna be hard to make it stay. There you go. Fits in there perfect. Now the second one is in there, as you can see. They actually both fit pretty nice. Nice and flush. And actually, because I do suck at welding and it is pretty close and flush there, I'm actually gonna see about welding it from in here. Taking the wheel off and welding from the inside, just so the outside's as clean as possible, because I know my weld's not gonna be clean. So I decided to just tack weld, do little tacks around both of these, and then go in from the back and make them more sturdy. You can't really see that at all. But anyway, those two pieces are welded in. Like I said, they gotta be grinded down now, and then I'll skim them with Bondo. I gotta fix this hole right here, do a little bit of work there, that piece right there, and I need to fill that hole right here. Unfortunately, I do have to work tonight in like an hour and a half or so I can't really do much more besides like clean up, so I'm gonna pick this video up tomorrow. Alright guys, so here's a quick update on the GLI's engine bay. I didn't do too much, but I was working on it. I filled in the rest of the holes in the engine bay, laid a little bit of body filler there. I still got some work to do. I'm not doing anything tonight, but I do have a couple days off this week, and into the new year I'll have more days off, so I plan on getting a lot of stuff done. But what I did do right here is I filled this in, piece of sheet metal. That thing fit in there absolutely perfect. I could have almost left it there, but the welds are ugly. They got to be grinded down. What's new? I got to do that one there, and yeah, that's pretty much all I've been doing. The firewall's 90% there, which is good because that's the part that I was more worried about, the most time consuming, I'd say. And I can't wait to get started on this strut tower, because right here I'm going to show you everything very detailed, in depth, kind of like I did over here, but there's going to be more work because I'm going to lay sheet metal in, I'm going to fill more holes, this is going to be solid. There's just going to be a lot of stuff going on that side, so I'm going to try and show you guys as much as possible. And also, good news, my computer hasn't been at my house for the longest time. My internet has been down, which has been putting a delay on a lot of videos, and it makes it a lot more harder to film, not film or edit, mainly edit a video, but got internet at my house, so the computer's finally coming home, which is great. It's been like 3 months. I never told you guys that because I didn't think you really care, but I'm hyped on it. Got some quick, fast internet back again, so I'm gonna try and crank out some videos and make them quality, because no more of this bunk shit. I know this video sucks. I'll admit it. It's everywhere, so that's kind of why I'm going to end it here. Sorry for another kind of half-ass video. I do apologize. We're going to get better. Peace. Oh, and don't forget to like the video. If you made it this far in this bunk-ass video, please like it. Don't thumbs it down. Like it. Yeah. See ya.